Hello everyone. Got this William Henry Harrison dollar coin from the bank that's pretty dirty. Been circulated some too. And this 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar, which is Philadelphia, it too has been circulated. It kind of looks like it's a slightly off-center strike, as up here it's real thin on the rim and down here it's a little bit thicker. But the back looks normal. So I don't think that adds any value. So let's go ahead and on to the next thing. Got these 2 quarters in my change the other day, and they had this black stuff like rubber stuck to them. It's kind of weird. I'm not a real big fan of this Washington on this. Just don't really care for it. I liked it when it was facing the other direction on the older coins, like this. All right, let's go on to the star note. So I go to the ATM and get this. If you don't know what a star note is, it's a replacement bill for there was some kind of mistake. Now, if they're not common, they can be worth something. This one's kind of common though, so it's really just a $20 and something you can talk about, either through a YouTube channel or just with friends. Now, occasionally you get a chance to get one like this. This one's nothing special at first glance until you think of it as a possible birthday note. January 20th, 1975. So this would be a birthday note for someone if that was their birthday. And they might be willing to pay extra to get one like that. Now, sometimes serial numbers can be real cool. This one's kind of neat with 4 6s in a row, but it's not enough to be collectible. It would have to be 7 6s on it. They won't have to be all in a row or nothing, but that would make it collectible. So that one can be safely spent. This one's kind of neat with 4 7s split up like this. I have a co-worker that likes dollar bills with 7s in the serial number, so let's see if she wants to have this. This one's kind of neat with the number of 5s on it, but not super collectible. This one's also kind of neat, but not super collectible. What you want is one more like this. This is 5 4-in-a-row ones, then another one. So that's 5 1s and 2 3s. Had that been a 3 instead of a 9, this would have been a binary note. And binary notes are kind of collectible. And then this one's just got 3 7s on it. Nothing super spectacular or real cool. Now, was that coin dealer the other day? He had this Caesar's Palace poker or gaming token. It was taped on it with a price, and it's a metal chip, which is kind of cool. And it's got a neat looking design on it where it's got the horse-drawn chariot. So that's pretty cool. It's Not worth very much, but I do like it. I got another one, which that says Excalibur, Las Vegas, 1990, which it was $1. The other one was $1 as well. I'm gonna buy. Well, I got this to peel off the other day, but now it seems to be not wanting to peel off. There we go. And that's supposed to be Merlin the Magician. It says Merlin at the bottom, and then there's a castle in the background. So that's kind of cool. The way Vegas has changed so much in the past 20, 30 years, I don't know. I'm pretty sure these aren't spendable. Now, hello, Siren. It's cool to see you. This is just a little bag of random, mostly Canadian coins, although that copper one there is definitely not Canadian. These are not silver either. That's a made by the United States for the Philippines. It's a 44S. San Francisco struck it. There's the S. But the one I thought was interesting in here is this quarter here. It's with the Royal Canadian Mounties. It's called a Mountie quarter. It's 100 years of independence, but the rest of this is just Canadian coins. None of them are worth. They're not silver, but I only paid $1 for the bag, so that's fine. Well, I don't buy these all that often. This is a 1900. It says it's with full liberty, and yeah, you can read liberty on it. It's not too bad. These generally circulated quite some time and wore out quite a bit. Again, crush your staples down. But yeah, I don't buy these all that often. But it is kind of neat. I did get a second one, which is a 1907, and they wrote fine on it. You can read Liberty on this one too. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's $1.75. Another one was at $1.50. And guy was buying a bunch of these at my coin dealer, and they were off by change $1, and he's like, "How about you give me one of these $1.25 Indian pennies or cents for $1 that he had marked at $1.25?" And then my dealer said, "If I did that, I'd be giving away all my profit." So apparently he marks them up a little bit. This one I bought. It's 43 Denver. Oh, wait, 45? Yeah, I guess it is 45. Two needs some staples smashed. Kind of like to do this to them just to, when you put them in a box, a collector box, you don't scratch up your coins by dragging this and tearing the plastic, or having one of these staples slightly loose and have it dig into the coin even. If it gets, or your finger, either one wouldn't be too good. 42D. It says extra fine too. It's somewhat circulated, but not too bad. Now, I did go to my coin dealer and get a couple bags of random stuff, 6 barber dimes. They were $2.50 each, which is a bit over melt. Let's see what we got in here. And they're a bit torn up and worn out quite a bit because these things stayed in circulation so long. Let's get this all spread out to where you can see each coin. There's no 1800 ones. The 1902 there is the oldest one. And one of the most worn of the bunch. As for mint marks, can't see one on that one. Or that one. Where's the Denver one? Couple Denver ones. Mint mark on these was there on the bottom. So that was an interesting little thing. But those aren't real good for stackers because they cost too much over melt usually. However, these standing Liberty quarters in here, they don't, especially when they're worn out quite a bit, they don't generally get priced over melt too much. A couple of these have dates. That's a 1930. That's a 25, a 29. There's a 7 on that one, and it looks like a 2. There's a 6 on that one. Looks like a 2. And there's a 7 on that one. And 28. So all these have some dates. We'll look at them a little bit. That's a 3. It's 1930. It's worn quite a bit, but these were priced to 1925. They're priced reasonable. That's a 29. I can see the 7 on this one. And part of a 2. That's, you can see the 6 and part of a 2 on that one. So you know it's a 26. This one I can see part of a 7 and what looks like the back part of the 2. So what he wrote on the thing was 3 had dates and 3 were dateless. So every one of these has got dates. So beginning to wonder if he messed up. But maybe he did. Wasn't too bad of a buy though. I mean, dateless ones, oftentimes if you go on eBay and try to buy them, people want $7 or $8 for them. And these were $4.10 a piece. So that's not too bad. Means I could turn around and sell them on eBay for more than I paid. Maybe. If anybody wants to buy them. Last thing I got to talk about. Went ahead and bought this, even though it's not silver, but it's pretty cool. Comes with all the little mint stuff. What we're talking about here is the Baseball Hall of Fame $50. This side looks like a baseball and it's kind of arced up a little bit. On this side is catcher's mitt and it's concave a little. Which is, it's kind of neat looking. It really is. This is a Denver one. Where's the D? I think it's right there. So this, even though it's copper nickel, has a special holder for it because it's not flat. I'm going to put the other part of the box. Oh, they come in these kind of mint box holders like this. It says United States Mint. Usually these always have this. And it's a copper nickel one. It says here up to 750,000 across all options. That's the limit. Now, this one, being it's not the proof, is probably lower mintage than the proof is. Don't know how many, but it comes in the nut box like this with a slip cover. 2014 Hall of Fame commemorative coin program. Probably cost more from the mint than what I ended up paying for it, which happens to these mint products a lot. They generally get priced up higher than what they're really worth. But somewhere in the future, it might be worth something. But yeah, the Caesar's Palace token is pretty cool. It's supposed to be $1. I doubt these are still usable. And this one's, I don't think they use these kind of tokens anymore. The Excalibur, which is kind of neat. So I like them, even though they're not really worth a whole lot. So in summary, one big find was the $20 star note, which is the second one of these I've gotten in the last few weeks, and fifth star note I found in the last couple month or so. $3 and two 20s. Unfortunately, they're all common, so they're all really not worth saving. I mean, I'm not going to spend them right away, but they'll probably end up getting spent before it's over with. So hope everyone has a good day today. And I wanted to go live early because I'm pretty sure some of the other channels and bigger channels are going to go live later. And I gave Siren and Bottle Top Bandit some props for stopping by during the stream. Thanks for your support. Hope everyone has a really good day, because it's pretty much all I got for now. It's a bunch of different random stuff I bought in the last 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks since I went live. And yeah, have a great afternoon, Bottle Top Bandit. And we'll see y'all in Siren. I hope both of y'all have a good day, and we will catch you next time, because that's all I got.